Now that I have completed the website design and I've gone through all of the on-page optimization steps, I did speak with the client and asked for some final feedback of anything that they would like to see before I actually launch the website and make it live. So he did provide me with a bit of feedback, really just some minor design items, and I went ahead and took care of those. And he also talked about starting with some of his core service pages. Those are the service pages that he has completed, and those are posted live on the website. However, there are some smaller or less popular services that he has, but he still wants to provide that information on his website, and he plans to add that content over time. He'll probably be doing that in the next couple of months, as he'll be writing those during the off season where he doesn't have so much work going on. But we're going to go ahead and start by launching the website with the core pages that he really wants to rank for his top services. And so now that I've gotten that final client feedback, the website is ready to launch. But there's a couple of things that I do before I go ahead and make it live. The first is that I like to go back and double check my on-page optimization list, and I want to make sure that I've taken care of everything on that list, that I've looked at page speed, that I've optimized all the images, that I've optimized all the pages, and that entire list of items that we covered. I also, and this is very, very important, want to make sure that I remove any index restriction that I had added to the demo site before I started working. So if I was in WordPress, if I checked off that I wanted to disallow search engines to index the site, or if I went into my robots.txt file and asked search engines not to index the site, I want to remove that. That's a big and very common mistake I see people make is they get very excited to launch, they forget all about it, they launch a new site, and all of a sudden, nothing. No traffic, no rankings, and they can't figure out what's going on. So that's one of the common issues, so make sure that you take that step. And lastly, I want to go back to my Google Search Console page and I want to add the XML sitemap. Now that all my pages are done, everything's ready, and that's going to let Google know that I have a new site that I would like them to take a look at. That does not guarantee that they're going to go ahead and look at it right away, but it's just information there for them. The fastest way that you can really get Google to index a new site is by getting a backlink from another website that does get crawled very frequently and that has a lot of traffic going to it. So those popular sites tend to get crawled faster, which means they're going to see that link on your website and can know about your website if it is brand new as well. But we'll get more into that in a bit. So after this, I'm ready to launch, and I'm going to move the website now from the demo server to the client's server. So transferring a website requires that you have a full copy of all of the website files, and if you're using a content management system, the information is stored in a database. So you'll need a copy of the database as well. If that is not something you're familiar with, I'm actually going to link to a video here where I'll actually show you how I go about transferring the Live, Launch, and Prosper website. And I do this using a WordPress plugin, so you don't actually have to touch the database and use FTP if that's not something you're familiar with. But once a new site is live, I'm ready to move forward with citation and link building, which is really going to expand our SEO campaign, and we'll explore both of those in the upcoming sections.